Well, good to see you on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone. John Scalzi will be back tomorrow, but this is just out of interest. You know, Monday night we had severe weather, and actually it has now been confirmed by the National Weather Service that 2 tornadoes actually touched down in our area. The first one actually, if I can get this up here, was in Punta Gorda, hit Aspen Road, winds of 100 miles per hour. It was 100 yards wide, path, well, it wasn't on the ground very long. But this was an EF1. We have a scale, an EF scale, up to 5, which is the most powerful tornado that there is. EF1 is on the low end of the scale. E stands for enhanced, F stands for Fujita. Fujita, his name was Dr. Ted Fujita, actually a professor at the University of Chicago, but he studied tornadoes. So they rank them as far as intensity goes. So we had one EF tornado that hit Punta Gorda, another EF1 tornado that hit Manasota Key. This hit DeSoto Road, winds of 105 miles per hour. Actually started as a water spout, came on shore. It was only 75 yards wide, but it did some damage and was only on the ground for a very short amount of time. Dew points this afternoon, very low, 18 in Tallahassee, 41 here in Sarasota. Measure of how dry the air is, and it is dry. Temperatures right now in the mid to upper 50s at this time. We're going to struggle to get to that 60-degree mark, at least on the coast, but hopefully we can make it there. Our average for a high this time is 76, so we're going to be well below the average. Our wind forecast does show winds coming down from the north and northeast, and they'll be breezy throughout the day, tonight, and even into tomorrow as well. Also, the National Weather Service has issued a rip current advisory through this evening. So if you are going to the beach, just keep that in mind. But not really a good beach day forecast. We do have sunshine today, but as far as the temperatures go and those northerly winds, making things feel quite chilly. Water vapor imagery has a lot of tan on it. The tan represents dry air on top of us. It's eating away any sort of moisture. It's trying to develop. Little clouds out there right now, but the dry air will erode those away. National Weather Service also issued freeze warnings and a hard freeze warning up here in north central Florida. So that's just precursor of what's to come thanks to this big trough dipping down from the north. A jet stream, the boundary between the cold air to the north and the warm air to the south has buckled, and that's allowing all this cold and chilly air to spill southward. Area of high pressure now the dominant feature of the southeast, and it's going to be our main weather maker over the next several days. So lots of sunshine, but at least for the immediate concern, cooler temperatures will be in our forecast. Also had a big storm system that affected the east coast, the northeast coast yesterday. That's now moved into Canada, but the heaviest snow out of that fell inland. Our futurecast really quiet here. Weak front came by, but other than a few passing clouds, nothing doing here, just clear skies. But with clear skies tonight and those northerly winds, we're going to really feel quite chilly this evening. Low tide at 10:04 p.m. By the way, for the boating forecast, the small craft advisory has been lifted, but sea is still offshore anywhere from 3 to 5 feet. Your high today, well, just tweak this, but should be around 59, 60 degrees, 38 for the overnight low. So when are we going to warm up? Well, in a few days. We get into the weekend, and early next week, we'll be back in the mid-70s.